Ain't it a shame that I gotta look up the words to my own song?
The Baja hoodie.
You're exactly right. That's what it is. I figure though, if people like Todd Snyder and people like Pat Green have to have their words in front of them, I'm okay to have the words in front of me too. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that. It did not go unnoticed. Did not go unnoticed. This next song, y'all, my last song, I guess, you know, whatever. You guys are so cool. This last song is the story behind it is this. I've got an uncle that moved from Louisiana up to Branson, Missouri. And before he left, he grabbed 3 items. And the first item was a pistol that was from his house. And the second item was some cash from a sale of a car that he had. And the third item I'll get to in just a little bit. But my uncle got pulled over somewhere around Damascus, Arkansas. And the police officer comes to the window and notices those items in his car and begins to question my uncle about them. And he says to my uncle, "Sir, what's going on with that pistol you got in the front seat?" And my uncle, who's calm and cool and collected, says to the police officer, "Well, sir, I'm moving from Louisiana. I sold a house back there, and literally the last thing that I grabbed from the house was this pistol. It just goes to show you how much I cared about it or how much I needed it." And that story checked out. The pistol was registered to my uncle. The police officer was cool with that. They moved on to that second item, which was a big old wad of cash. And he said to my uncle, "Sir, what's going on with that wad of cash you got sitting beside that pistol?" And my uncle, who's calm and cool and collected, says to the police officer, "Well, sir, in addition to the sale of my home, I also sold a car." And he did. It was a '67 Camaro. It was red with the 2 white stripes going down the middle of it. Beautiful car. Red and white leather interior. I don't know if that last part's true, but it sure sounds good. That story was cool. The police officer was okay with that. And he moved on to that third and final item. And he says to my uncle, "Sir, I'm okay with the pistol. I'm okay with the wad of cash. But what's going on with that little bag of meth you got sitting beside those first 2 items?" And my uncle, who's calm and cool and collected, says to the police officer, "Well, sir," and to be truthful, I don't know that my uncle has ever said "well, sir" in his life. It's not really who he is. So it sounded something like this: "Sir, what's going on with that little bag of meth you got sitting beside you?" "Well, shit." That's how he talks, you know. "Shit. I'm just trying to stay awake." And somehow, y'all, that worked. That police officer took that little bag of meth. I guess he had better plans with it than my uncle did. In fact, my uncle had never even touched the stuff. He had it just in case. But I heard that story, and as singer-songwriters often do, I couldn't get it off my ticker, you know. This is the ticker, but this is the thinker, I guess. Either way, I couldn't get it off of me until I sat down and wrote a song about it. This is a song that I wrote. It's called "Cocaine and Coffee." It's based on my uncle's story. It's on my Interstate Daydreamer album. Thank you so much for requesting it. Thank you so much for listening. It goes like this. Well, I killed a man and I dumped him in the river. And I don't feel sorry for the things I've done. Well, he pushed and pushed until I pulled that trigger. Now for 3 days I've been on the run. There's only so much in this life that a man can take. But I got cocaine and coffee to stay awake. Well, this long white line, it keeps on getting longer. With every mile that I stay on this road. Well, I miss my wife, but I guess I shouldn't have wronged her. This old boy, he's carrying stay away. My kids will all be grown next time I see them, and I hate that they'll grow up without me there. But I still got this grass and this bottle of Seagram's. My sins are so heavy I can't lift a prayer. There's only so much in this life that a man can take. I got cocaine and coffee to stay away. There's only so much in this life that a man can take. I got cocaine and coffee to stay away. I got cocaine and coffee to stay away. I got cocaine and coffee to stay away. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have been fantastic. If you like what you hear tonight, Burt and I will be in a place called Point Blank, Texas tomorrow. Jess, are y'all open on Sundays? Okay, great, because I'm going to go ahead and promote this next show.